Welcome to Glam and Shine with Rashmi Bedi. Film industry all over the world have seen women who have made a mark not only for their striking beauty, but also because of their confidence, style, and substance. My guest today is ravishing, gorgeous, and extremely talented actress from India, and she is cousin of Priyanka and Pariniti Chopra, who represent one and only Mannara Chopra. Welcome to the show, Mannara. How are you?
Hi, I'm very good. How about you?
I'm good and you're looking gorgeous as always.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me here. I'm so glad to be having a conversation with you today here on your platform, My Dream TV.
Thank you so much and it's pleasure to have you with us actually. And of course our viewers all over US and Canada are watching the show. We are really
Mm-hmm.
super excited to know more about you, of course. And you are of course having a beautiful inspirational story for them, I know. Because everybody looks forward to work in Bollywood and Tollywood as you are, I'll say. And you have set a benchmark. So, Manara, we
Thank
really
you.
want to know about you. How did you started working, and how your interest inclined towards an acting?
So ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to literally jump up and be like one mature person who's ready to take on the world, who's ready to work. So apparently, the year I turned 18, I just started up with my internship in the month of March. I turned 18 and I just jumped onto an internship with a Italian buying agency along with doing my double graduation. Well, I've done my studies in fashion design along with bachelor's in business administration.
Wow.
So I kind of was very inquisitive because I was underage in my school. So
Mm-hmm.
my schooling literally finished when I was 17.
Wow.
So I had 1 year in my hand wherein I went to a regular college and exploring the adult world in terms of like meeting people from all walks of life, coming into a university, interacting with them, getting to know a lot of people. So I started studying, and after like 1 year, I was like, this is not it. I need something more out of life. So I started doing my internship along with my graduation and my fashion course. And then I started in doing my internship. So I used to come back home by 10, morning 8 to 10. But after again 6 months, I was like, no, this is not it. I want something more out of life. So
Absolutely.
I started going for dance classes. So my class used to be from evening 10 to night 2 o'clock. And I was so passionate about it. And my teacher saw that. So that's the reason why he kept, a trainer, like a very good trainer to be coming for me at around 10 o'clock at night to be teaching me by 2 o'clock, go home, sleep, and again 8 o'clock on the road, going to
Wow.
my university, finishing my college studies, going for my internship again, come back to my dance class, and it used to be like a really exciting day for me.
Absolutely.
And then again, 6 months down the line, we started doing a lot of international shows. So I was like, I can't leave my studies, I can't leave my internship. So how do we go about it? So my teacher started sending me overseas over the weekend, wherein Friday I finished my college, I finished my internship. Night I travel.
Okay.
Saturday we do the show in a particular, of course, it used to be more of like the Asian countries.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're traveling a little longer, supposedly we are going towards Europe, I would take a 1 day off
Okay.
and I would complete my show, come back on a Sunday night, and sometimes because I was working towards Gurgaon and in Delhi, I'm a Delhiite, by the
Okay.
way. So the minute you land, you check out, and sometimes you literally wash and change at the airport and run to your work or you run to your office, something like that. I would work that out. Um, and one fine day, by the time I was like 21, I was like, this is it. I'm working for the top company in Delhi in terms of fashion. We were supplying to brands like Marc Jacobs, Esprit, Next, and you name the brand, I had it on my table. Like people
Super.
go crazy for brands today. I see girls going crazy
Yeah.
for brands. I used to be like, brands? No, I don't want any brands. I just want something regular. And I was never really intrigued or fascinated with the word brand because I
Okay.
had it literally on my table and I know how it's made.
Of course.
So then I was like, one day I asked my mom that this is what is life like. You work, you make money, and you learn things, and this is how the life goes on. She's like, yeah, this is how life is.
Of course.
And I started feeling, because I was doing everything and I excelled in like particular fields, I started feeling it's a bit monotonous for me. I wanted something more out of my life. So my teacher one day said that we are opening up a new institute in Bombay. Would you like to go there and be like an assistant dance choreographer? Because I was really young and like I used to look like a real kid.
Okay.
So I went there, and exploring Bombay was giving me a new horizon. Because I'm more of a people's person. If I like somebody, I, talk and talk and talk
Yeah.
and talk and talk. So I started teaching dance there, and from there, my modeling journey started. Somebody offered me an ad.
Okay.
One ad led to another ad, and within 1 year, I had no idea. Like I was working so hard. Like I am one person who feels that you can put your sleep on one side, but what you need to do in life, like me and my sister have been trained by our mother that way, that you need to work. So working was the goal, and within 1 year, I happened to sign my first Bollywood film. So this is the journey so far.
Beautiful and very exciting, I'll say. And of course, I can see that the question is, who am I, was in your mind, and that inspired you to continue your journey. That's amazing. So, tell me, Manara, like, how was your experience when you faced the camera for the first time?
Well, when I am, a lot of people say that, you're from a film family, so
Mm-hmm.
you have grown with it and
Of
you've seen
course.
it all. But I would say I am from a film family, but I had not really experienced how facing a camera would be, how people behave on set. Because while my cousin Priyanka was working in Bollywood, I was back there in Delhi studying,
Yeah.
doing my schooling, doing my college, my graduation. So I had no idea about the big world. So when I happened to see it initially, it was a challenge. I would say it was a big challenge to, just be comfortable, just to be yourself in front of the camera. But with God's grace, I had people coming in my journey who were really nice, very supportive, good, like good. They became good friends too. They helped me to excel in my craft, and also to add on to it. I started doing a lot of theater because I feel the the way you speak is very important. you can
Absolutely.
you can get comfortable in front of the camera, but the way you speak in front of the camera, it that is your voice is something which people take back home.
Yeah.
So I started doing a lot of theater, I started doing a lot of diction, and that's how it became, slowly and gradually, because I did like 40 ads in like 1 year. I worked with
Right.
Priyanka for 3 ads. I worked with Salman Khan in that span of time. I worked with Farhan Akhtar. I worked with the best of the director like Imtiaz Ali,
Wow.
Habib Faisal sir, Rohan Sippy. So these were like the cream of people coming across my way.
Of course.
And you learn little bit nuances from everybody. You observe people. That is the best exercise you can do to be comfortable in front of camera. And slowly and gradually, by doing like 40 ads, I got a little used to it. But then, of course, films is another world, and I'm still learning. I say I'm still in the process of learning.
Of course, and I feel theatre really helped you out a lot. And that's the reason you are such
Absolutely.
a fine actor, I'll say. Amazing. and you act so well. And I just love watching you on screen. You're amazing. I've seen your
Thank
movies,
you.
and of course your Telugu movie I've watched, but I don't understand the language, of course. But you are amazing. So how you got this Telugu movie, and of course the language is so tough. So how you worked out with all those things?
So, as I told you, when I got into Bombay, I came to Bombay with work.
Yeah.
So, I was teaching dance there, and simultaneously, I got into do ads. And while doing ads, I got my first film, I auditioned for it.
Yeah.
And when I was doing my first film, they told me not to do any other work for that very 1 year because we are launching you. I had a very good launch, wherein even the songs, if you hear, they have surpassed
Yeah.
more than 100 to 100 million views, and they are all the songs by Arijit, Sunidhi, Shreya Ghoshal, all these like cream bunch of people in the trade. So my debut was really nice, and after that, but it happened really quick. Like there was no time to think. Like it just happened. So after that, I started getting a lot of call from the Telugu film fraternity, just like probably just sitting at home casually. That this is the script. This is the script. And those were like the big budget scripts, big budget films with like a very good script and a very strong characterization towards the girl. So I just happened to sign like one film led to another film, another film led to the third film. In fact, I remember one of my film I even got in the flight. It's
Okay.
such a crazy
Really?
thing. Yeah, like I was performing at an award function coming back. So I was flying business. And I happened to see one person sitting on my seat, and I said, "Excuse me, sir, I guess that is my seat." So he's like, "Oh, is it?" He checked that and he moved on to his seat. I moved there. He was right adjacent to me on the other row. And then Ravina Tandon came and she sat next to me.
Okay.
So it's Ravina Tandon, me, and that director on the other edge with
Okay.
some other person.
Mm-hmm.
And these two people said hi, hello to each other. So it got me clear that they are industry friends,
Okay.
probably. So I just like taken aback. And they started talking about Buddha Hoga Tera Baap film.
Okay.
And then it just recollected me because I'm literally new in the trade that probably he's the director for that film, Buddha
Yeah.
Hoga Tera Baap. And he was none other than Puri Jagannath,
Wow.
who's coming up with his new film Liger
Mm-hmm.
with Vijay Deverakonda and Ananya Pandey right now. And I was like, oops, I told him that this is my seat. Was that right? Was that not right? What I did. So I got up when the flight got over and I said, sorry, so I didn't really, recognize you the first go. He's like, that's okay, Mannara.
Okay.
And I was surprised that this guy knows my name. Like,
Okay.
I'm just like one film old. How he knows my name? And I was like, we exchanged our Twitter IDs, and 6 months down the line, he called me for his film as a main lead. So yeah, I got like 3 films at one go, and from there the journey went on and on and on, and I got busy in Tollywood.
Wow. Awesome. So tell me one thing, like till the time you were working into fashion and different things you were doing, but the time you have done your first debut movie, is it? And after that, of course, you had the tag of that celebrity, right? So how you felt that changed your life? Like, was there any difference? And of course, how your family reacted towards that? I would like to know that.
Um, yes, sometimes I go and people recognize me. I get that kind of appreciation for my work. I'm really happy that my films are on a very good level in terms of the good giant OTTs of today's time, like Amazon and like Hotstar and things like that. So I really get very excited about it. But even if I think about myself today, I don't consider myself to be like a celebrity. I think even if people say that you are a celebrity, I'm still a very normal person. I like to have loads of friends. I like to interact with people. I like to know new people. And I like to literally still work like a labor class person. So my routine is all about thinking what I want to do the next day, how I want to spend my next day lucratively, whether I'm shooting or I'm not shooting. If I'm not shooting, what is the plan B? Am I excelling in a particular craft? Okay, if supposingly I have a gap of like 2 months in between my first film or the second film, what am I doing? Should I just go work out? Okay, can I learn a new skill? Okay, if I can't do a new skill, can I travel? Can I explore places? If that is not possible, can I travel for work? Can I do events? What should I do? So my mind is always juggling and competing with my own self. So I'm not a kind of person who likes to sit at home and just feel like a celebrity and get me a glass of juice. No, doesn't exist for me. I like to do things myself. I'm very comfortable doing things myself. I don't like to bother other people much. And I want to just excel, grow further, take it a notch higher than where I am today, improve myself every day. So for me, celebrity is just when I go for my film screening, I see myself on screen, and those 3 hours, and after that, I step out and I'm just like a normal person.
How nice. We can see that simplicity on your face, and you are such a grounded person, Manara. It's, of
Thank you so
course,
much.
a lesson to be learned by upcoming artists, I should say, that stay grounded. That's so much needed. And of course, you are a people person. So I think, yeah, she had some network issue, but I think so she's back with us, of course. And of course, I would like to know, and you all are star sisters, I should say, Priyanka, Pariniti, Manara. And I feel you're the closest to Priyanka. That's what I feel about you.
I would say I'm the nicer one. I'm the simpler one. So, but yeah, I have all the love for my sisters, and I'm I'm glad that I have such a huge family, with loads of love and loads of drama happening in any other Punjabi family. I'm
Yeah,
sure you, Rashmi, being a Punjabi, you can relate to it.
of course.
And so yeah, I mean, I'm blessed to have a big family on my maternal side, because she's related to me on my maternal side. She is like my mom and her father, they are real siblings. So she's my first cousin, and so is Pariniti. My mom is the youngest in the family. So I'm blessed to have a family around me. And so yeah, it's a happy-go-lucky family, and if you can see love, there is love.
Of course, yes. So tell me, Manara, who is your role model?
My role model, I think my mom is my role model, because she really inspires me every day of her life. Like, she herself is a multitasker. Like, she is in a business of diamonds. She has done her studies in music. She did graduated from a college, and she was also doing music. Then she started her own business of diamonds, and she is the force behind me and my sister, my real sister. Like, she teaches me that you girls are not lesser than anyone in this world, and she has made us that confident. Today, if I have to talk to the biggest of the people, the biggest of the leagues, I don't feel conscious to be like talking to anyone. Even if I have probably a million people in front of me and I need to go on the stage, perform, or give a speech, I never feel conscious, because it's probably the upbringing I have from my mother. So of course, she being the role model, and of course then I have my sister, who's not only a star within our country, within India, but she is dominating the world. So she herself is a big inspiration for me. So I feel the women in my family are like the real inspiration for me. They are like the strongest women I've ever met. So yeah.
Wow. So sometimes you must be having a very, very busy schedule. So how you balance your personal and professional life?
I would just like to say that if I'm busy, I'm quite balanced. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm not busy, I'm totally bizarre. So, so I'd like to put it like so. I would just say that people, when they say that, how do you balance your professional and personal life? I just say that, dude, my professional life is my personal life because as I just told you some time back, that I like to make a lot of friends. So my work is such that I meet a lot of new people every day and getting to know their stories, working with people from different walks of life, interacting with them, working with them, learning new things from them keeps my sanity. And so is in my family. Like when the COVID situation happened, because we are a family of four, we are a nuclear family. It's
Yeah.
me, my sister, my mother, and my father.
Mm-hmm.
And we all are working. My father is a lawyer. My mother is in the business of jewelry, and she handles my work too. My sister has done MA in economics, and she also helps my mother with her jewelry business. And here I am exploring different horizons. So when we all sat at home, we were like, for 4 days it was fun. And fifth day, we all started looking towards each other because we all are so used to working. So I think the professional life keeps all of us going, and you know that one moment when we are having dinner together is so much more special because we feel that we all traveled across and coming together on that table and having a meal together and just talking random Punjabi crazy shit makes us a family. All the more it bonds us more together rather
Yeah.
than we being together for like months and days and not really doing anything doesn't make us sound like a good family, but
Yeah.
coming together for that one meal makes us like yay, it's something happening. So this is
Absolutely.
how I manage my professional and personal life.
That's so nice. And of course, I would like to share with our viewers that, especially you have come to US to crown our winners of Miss Bharat USA 2021, and that was such a special moment. So, how you felt about that, and how was your feeling at that moment?
First of all, I would like to thank you, Rashmi Bedi and Janak Bedi, for inviting me all the way from India for the pageant. I was really excited and thrilled, uh, to meet people from all walks of life. These wonderful girls coming across all around the United States. Um, Putting their best foot forward, so well groomed, so well educated, but they still have that little bit of thing within themselves that they want to come and show their glamour side or the entertaining side to the world. And you guys, Rashmi and Janak, are giving them a platform wherein they can come forward and show that yes, we are like the confident and working girl of today's time, but then also this is another fun side of us, and this is another kind of education where we have the world knowledge and we come and answer those questions. So they are all beautiful and winners in their own right, but my experience was absolutely wonderful. I remember going around Washington DC and exploring the beautiful monuments the way I've never done. I never thought I'll dance in front of those monuments. You made me do it. All the craziness and the kid inside me just gotten out. I was like, wow, this happens. I mean,
That
this happens in the United States
was
where
fun.
people are super busy. So you guys created a platform and I absolutely cherished it. I absolutely loved it. And I have to say, this is the longest I ever stayed in an event. It's mostly like half an hour and I just go back to my room because it's just like a work thing. You finish your work, you go back to your
Yeah.
room. But here I just stayed on and on and on. I think your vibe is such, Rashmi. I have to say that
Thank
it just made me stay. I was like, okay, chuck it. This is more fun than going back to your room.
you are like family, Manara, of course, and you are so close to each and every person who was there in the pageant because you treated them so well and they just love you for that. So,
Thank you. The
tell
pleasure
me
is
one
all
more
mine.
thing. What are which projects are your upcoming ones, your movies, and what are you planning on? And you are such a good singer, also. I think you should start singing now.
I have to give you insights on that, maybe offline. But I am right now working on a Telugu film,
Hmm.
and it's going to start in the month of March. We'll be shooting in Delhi. Though it's a Telugu film, but we are shooting in Delhi. My portions are in Delhi. Then I'm also working on a web project, which starts in the month of January itself. As soon as I get back home, because currently I'm in the United States. And yeah, these two projects are there. Apart from that, I'm doing a music album, which is being shot in Switzerland. So once I head back, I will know the exact itinerary. When are they looking to travel for that song, and what is the song? I mean, because I just did a music album a couple of months back, which is online with singer Gajendra Verma. So it is the same team, and we are looking to do one more song. Let's see when we do it. But I know the location, but I don't know who's going to be the singer, but the director is going to be the same. So I'm much excited for that.
Super. And you have such a beautiful and melodious voice. So, would you like to sing two lines for our viewers?
B.
If you can, why not? I know you have beautiful voice.
Mm, okay, I can try.
Okay.
I don't know how to sound Gharse, but still. I can sing a song from my film so that people can recall from there and go onto YouTube
Sure.
and watch it again. हम्म, ऐसा लगा मुझे पहली दफा तन्हा मैं हो गई यारा
Love.
ऐसा लगा मुझे पहली दफा तन्हा मैं हो गई यारा हूँ परेशान सी मैं अब ये कहने के लिए तू जरूरी सा है मुझको जिंदा रहने के लिए हो तू जरूरी सा है मुझको जिंदा रहने के लिए
Lovely. Wow. Wow, Manara. You are a complete package of beauty with brain, I must say. Oh my God. Amazing. Your voice just comes straight to our heart. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Thank you.
Amazing. It was talking to you, Manara, today. But before we end our show, I do have few questions. Let's have a rapid fire round.
Ooh,
Fun,
ouch.
fun.
Spice it up.
You will love it. Okay, are you ready?
Great. Yeah,
Just
I am.
few, not too many, just few. If you replace an actor in a movie, which actor and why?
Replace an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, those have to be But I think I really relate to this one film, Jab We Met.
Okay.
It's such a wonderful story, and I relate to that character so much. I am as talkative as that character is.
You're right.
And I love to go on journeys. I love to meet random people and talk to them about anything and everything. And after 10 minutes, they say, "You talk so much. Can you stop?"
You should say when I sleep, I don't talk.
Rashmi, do you get that a lot too?
Yeah. Okay, let's go on the next one. If you were to
Yes.
write your autobiography, what will be its title?
Mm, just explore life.
Super. I love it.
Yeah. Explore. Probably make it short. Explore.
Cool. So, if you were invisible, who would you spy on?
I would literally like spy. I really like this. There's this very amazing looking actor, and I literally have a crush on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Turkish actor. His
Okay.
name is Burak Deniz. I really want to see what happens in his life. He
Cool.
is like, wow.
Sounds exciting.
I need to go to Istanbul to spy on him.
Sure, we'll go
Definitely.
together.
Oh, please. Yes, let's just plan.
Okay. Which celebrity do you want to swap your lives with? Katrina,
I
Karina, Deepika.
I think it's gonna be Karina. I like her for sure. So it's gonna be Karina. She's my all-time favorite. Whenever I meet her, I tell her that you are my favorite.
How
Come what
sweet.
may, you are my favorite. So whenever she meets me, she just feels that I'm like a little baby, and I just want to tell her I'm not a baby. I'm a grown-up person. But she literally, I always tell her that I keep looking at her and I'm like, you are my favorite. And she knows me like, okay, this girl will come and tell me this.
Oh,
So
I
yeah.
know. No, she's amazing, of course. And your favorite brand and bags?
Brand and bags. I really like. Nowadays, I'm really fascinated with this brand Moschino because they come up with like really stunning, beautiful looking, vibrant bags. And as you just told me, red is my favorite color, so that is my
Yeah,
recent buy
true.
from
Okay.
Moschino. Yeah.
And your favorite designer?
Oh, favorite designer. Gotta be many. I don't want to put my friends down. The
I know.
many of them are designers back there in India.
All right. So
But
here
I think
we.
I'm really fond of the kind of clothes which Michael Kors makes.
Mhm.
And whenever I'm traveling to States, I ensure I buy a lot of Michael Kors. I'm crazy about Michael Kors. I love their dresses. I love their skirts. I love their coats. So even if there is an option in front of me, like any other designer and Michael Kors, I just like die for Michael Kors. I don't know why. More than their bags or watches, their clothes, they really attract me a lot. So Michael
Absolutely.
Kors for sure.
I love it too. So thank you so much, Manara. It was great having you with us on our show today. But before we end our show, any message for our viewers?
For the viewers, I just want to say if you want something in life, if you have a desire, just work, work, work towards your goal. Don't give it up for anyone. Don't see how many ladders you have climbed because that will give you a lot of, attitude in terms, oh, I have done so much. And don't think how far you have to go because it might just makes you feel that let down that I have still not reached there. Just don't see on the lower end, just don't see on the higher end. Just keep walking, walking, walking towards your goal. Work hard. And one day you'll be standing on the top and you're like, oh, when I achieved it, how I achieved it, I myself don't know. So just work hard towards your goal is the key to success. It has been the key for my success. So I'm sure you can use it in your life too.
Thank you so much, Manara, for such a lovely message for our viewers. Thank you so much. It was great having you on our show today. Thanks a ton.
Pleasure talking to you, Rashmi. Thank you. Thank you, Rashmi Bedi and Janak Bedi. I'm saying it all over again. And My Dream TV. You guys are like family and friends and my entertainment quotient in the United States.
Thanks a ton. Thank you.
And to your lovely sons, too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See ya.